Ever found yourself in that awkward limbo? You're out with friends, everyone's splitting the bill, and they're all zipping money back and forth with a few taps on their phone. You're left digging for crumpled cash, or worse, promising to get them next time, while secretly wondering, why can't I do that? Maybe you've seen those Venmo transactions pop up on your parents' phones, those little messages with emojis and inside jokes, and you've thought, that looks way easier than asking for an allowance. Or maybe you're dreaming of selling your old video games or that handmade jewelry you've been crafting, and you need a simple way to get paid. The question buzzing in your head, the one we're all here to unravel today, is, at what age can you actually join the Venmo party? Let's be real, the world of digital payments is changing everything. It's not just about splitting dinner anymore. It's about freedom, convenience, and being part of a connected generation. But with that freedom comes responsibility, and that's where age restrictions come into play. It's not about keeping you out, it's about making sure you're equipped to handle the financial side of things. Think about it. We're living in a time where money isn't just physical anymore. It's data, it's code, it's digital. And platforms like Venmo are at the forefront of this revolution. They've made it incredibly easy to send and receive money, turning what used to be a chore into something as simple as sending a text. But, just like with any powerful tool, there are rules and regulations in place to protect users, especially younger ones. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The official Venmo stance, straight from their user agreement, is crystal clear. You must be 18 years old or older to create a Venmo account. Yes, that's right, 18. It's not a suggestion, it's a requirement. This is because Venmo is considered a financial service, and in most jurisdictions, you need to be an adult to enter into legally binding agreements. Why 18? Well, it ties into the legal concept of being a minor. Before you turn 18, your parents or guardians have legal responsibility for your financial decisions. They're the ones who can enter into contracts and assume financial obligations. Venmo, as a platform that handles real money, needs to operate within those legal boundaries. But, here's the thing, it's not all doom and gloom. Just because you can't have your own Venmo account before 18, it doesn't mean you're completely cut off from the digital payment world. There are alternatives, and there are ways to prepare for the future. Let's talk about some of those alternatives. One option, often used by parents, is to add their child as an authorized user on their own bank account. This allows you to have a debit card linked to that account, giving you some experience with electronic transactions. However, this is still under the parent's control and isn't the same as having your own independent Venmo account. Another way is to use prepaid debit cards. These cards function like debit cards, but they're loaded with a specific amount of money. You can use them for online and in-person purchases, giving you a taste of digital transactions without needing a full-fledged bank account or Venmo. More importantly, this period before you turn 18 is the perfect time to build your financial literacy. Learn about budgeting, saving, and the responsible use of money. Explore resources online, talk to your parents or guardians, and start understanding the basics of personal finance. This knowledge will be invaluable when you finally do get your own Venmo account. Think of it like this, learning to drive. You don't just jump behind the wheel of a car and hit the road. You start with driver's education, practice in a safe environment, and gradually build your skills. The same goes for financial literacy. The time before you turn 18 is your driver's ed for the world of digital payments. Now, let's address some of the common questions and misconceptions. Some people might wonder, what if I just lie about my age? Well, that's a risky move. Venmo has verification processes in place, and if they discover you've provided false information, your account could be suspended or even permanently closed. Plus, it's not a good start to build trust with a financial service. Others might ask, why can't my parents just create an account for me? While well-intentioned, this also violates Venmo's terms of service. The account needs to be in the name of the person who is actually using it. It's important to remember that Venmo's age restrictions are in place for your protection. They're designed to prevent fraud, protect your personal information, and ensure that you're making informed financial decisions. The world of digital payments is exciting, but it's also a world that requires responsibility. When you do finally turn 18 and you're ready to dive into the world of Venmo, here are a few tips to keep in mind. First, link a secure bank account or debit card. Choose a strong password and enable two-factor authentication for added security. Second, be mindful of who you send money to. Always double-check the recipient's information before confirming a transaction. Third, be aware of scams and phishing attempts. Never share your password or personal information via email or text. Use the memo feature to clearly describe your transactions. This not only helps you keep track of your spending but also provides clarity for the recipient. And finally, remember that Venmo is a public platform. Be mindful of the information you share and avoid posting anything you wouldn't want the world to see. The journey to financial independence is a marathon, not a sprint. The age restriction for Venmo is a milestone, a marker on that journey. Use the time before you turn 18 to build a strong foundation of financial knowledge, and when you finally reach that milestone, you will be ready to navigate the world of digital payments with confidence and responsibility. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.